Chapter 6. Why her?
Eric.
I would love to play some pool. Would you?
She asks me, and before I can even respond, she grabs a stick, puts it beside the pool table, and rearranges the balls in start position. Yes, why not? I say, and she smiles. Did I just agree to this? When have I ever played pool with my employees? Never. But she can play? Why the sudden to play pool, though? I thought we had work to do.
You want to strike?
Her smile is radiant, and it makes me weak. Why does she have such an effect on me? Did she put a spell on me? You can if you'd like, I say to her and smirk. She notices that and positions herself so she can strike.
Okay,
She says, looks at me once, and with an amazing shot, she strikes the balls and 3 of them find the pockets. All of them solids. That was a fantastic move. Where did you learn to strike like that? I ask her, and she arches a brow at me.
I have very good friends who are very good at this game.
Good to know. Still your turn. I point at the table, and she takes position again and strikes again. Ball number 2 finds the side pocket and slides in.
It was you who wanted me to start.
She shrugs and continues playing. Never said a thing, I said to her, and she continues playing without even looking at me. She likes this game, but she doesn't like me. Rude. She plays until only 3 balls are left. She tries to put another in, but fails. My turn, I say, and I start playing. In no time, there are only 2 balls left. I put the number 15 in the middle pocket, and the only one that remains is number 8. Should we make a bet? If I win, you will do something for me. If you win, I will do whatever you want me to. I really want to take her with me in Italy at the wedding. She could be my +1. I really want her to come.
It depends on what you want.
She says and remains serious. Nothing sexual. I make my point. She now seems interested. Does she really not want anything to do with me? That makes me sad.
You're in.
She comes near me and holds out her hand for me to shake it. I don't hesitate and shake her hand. Let's see who wins. I grin and position myself so I can put the ball number 8 on the other middle pocket. I try my best, but miss. Shit.
Let's see if I can make it better.
She says, and she puts her front on the table. Almost, actually. I can see the sway of her breasts, and my shaft hardens. She looks so hot. I would love to see her ass and breasts right now. Naked on my pool table. I shake my head and let the thought find its way out. She manages to put 2 balls inside, and now the number 8 is one left.
Side pocket on the right.
She says, still serious, and strikes the ball, but misses. Yes, I have a chance now. And as if in my favor, the ball returns in the middle, and it is easy for me to slide it in the middle pocket on the left.
Oh no.
She exclaims and covers her face. Don't worry, I will be gentle. She looks at me with a bothered look, and I can't help it but smile. I strike the ball, and it falls in the middle pocket. I win, I say to her, and she doesn't look that happy. I really want to know what she was thinking, but unfortunately, I won. So I guess I will never find out.
What do you want me to do?
She asks me and becomes professional. What I really want is for you to subdue yourself to me and to let me please you in all the ways possible. I want you to be my companion on Jake's wedding, my +1. Her jaw drops and looks at me like I asked her to lick my balls. That would be nice, though. What do you say? I asked her, and she still remains still.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I won the bet, so there is not much say in this for you. I shrug and keep remaining serious.
I think that is not such a good idea, Mr. Massimo. I'm only your secretary. It would be unprofessional.
I want you to do me only this one favor. Please. She tilts her head and her lips turn into a thin line.
But why me? You can have any girl you want.
Sophia, you are the one that I want. So stop with the questions and just obey. It is comfortable. I don't want any distractions, and I know that the girls Jake has chosen will only want to take advantage of me. I am not in the mood for that.
That sounds believable.
She says and looks at the table. Do you agree?
Can I think about it?
She asks me, and I can sense that she is unsure. Of course she would be. She doesn't even like me. Of course. I would like to know before Wednesday. We leave Friday.
Leave?
She asks, and I forgot to tell her about Italy. Oh, yes, sorry. The wedding is in Italy.
What?
Why is she horrified? Is there something wrong?
I don't know if I can make it.
Why is that? Please don't ruin this.
I've never been outside the States before. Either way, I have things going on here.
She blushes again. I like it when she blushes, but what does she mean with things going on here? I can help you if you'd let me, I say.
No, it is not that. I have a boyfriend, and I don't know if he will approve.
The fuck? She has a boyfriend? Why didn't I ask her if she did? God, this is a mistake. I understand. I am sorry that I brought that up. That actually hurt my cold heart. Why does she have a boyfriend? What stupid question is that? She is intelligent, beautiful, sweet, and sexy. Who wouldn't want to be her boyfriend?
I will discuss it with him, and he will hopefully agree.
You don't have to. I leave the stick on the pool table and leave the room.
If you insist.
She says and comes after me.
Shall we continue with the paperwork about the project?
And there she is, professional again, and she doesn't even notice that I am angry or sad or whatever I am right now. I will manage to do it myself. You are dismissed, I say to her and lead her outside.
Of course. Goodbye, Mr. Massimo.
She waves at me and I close the door behind her. Fucking idiot. How could I be so dumb? Why her? Hell, I hate this. I actually need a distraction now. I call Jake and tell him I need a distraction for the night. He knows what I want. 6 hours later.
That was splendid.
Victoria says. She came an hour ago and she kept me good company. I needed to take my anger out somehow, and fucking beautiful girls who don't get too attached is always the solution. Glad you liked it, I say and land on the bed beside her.
We should do it again sometime, if you want to.
The same thing, over and over again. Women are all the same. Is Sophia like this too? I only fuck a girl once. Keep that in mind, I say to her, without even looking at her.
I don't need to keep that in mind. I won't be fucking around with you anymore.
She smirks and touches my bare chest. Her touch means nothing to me. I wish Sophia could touch me, but she is in the arms of another man. Touching him, kissing him, fucking him. That makes me uncomfortable, and I have no idea why. I think I should leave, I tell her, and I get out of bed.
You are an asshole, Eric. At least show me some respect.
She defends herself and gets out of bed too. I asked you nicely. If you want rough, I can show you rough. Don't push me, I tell her, and I get out of the room.
Fuck you, moron.
She calls out, and I close the door behind her. Why do all women say that they are okay with one-night stands, but then they feel bad if you tell them you don't want more? Women. I sigh and head to the kitchen. Luckily, I wore my sweatpants. I am now in the kitchen and Louise has prepared lasagna. Thank God for that. I slice a piece, put it on a plate and place it on the table. Take a fork, a knife, and some red wine. I have a bite and it melts in my mouth. I love lasagna. I hear the bedroom door shut and then footsteps approach the kitchen.
I would like to leave.
Victoria says to me, and when I look at her, her eyes are red and her lips are swollen. Did she cry? Now that is overreacting. I will tell my chauffeur to take you wherever you want, I say, unbothered by her looks, and continue eating my lasagna.
You are a fucker. I don't need your chauffeur. Have a good life.
She yells at me and heads out. Well, that went well, didn't it?
Chapter 7. Sexy. Sophia. After I left Eric's apartment, I headed to a small bar nearby. I didn't understand what I did that he threw me out like that. Well, his problems are not mine, so I don't care. I texted Chris that I had work to do, so I wouldn't show up until a couple of hours later. He doesn't need to know I am going to get drunk because I feel like shit because my boss got angry with me for no reason at all. And I will not tell him about the wedding. We aren't getting along that well either way. I feel it, and he does too. I try to forget the fight between us from yesterday, but it keeps coming back like a lightning bolt. Flashback. Why the hell would you go out with Laura and you didn't tell me? You know that bitch likes you and wants to be with you, right? Or are you doing it on purpose?
Sophia, please don't make such a big deal out of it. We only went for a drink because her boyfriend left her for another, and she wanted to be with someone to let the pain out.
Why you though, Chris? Doesn't she have girlfriends to take care of her problems?
You know what? I don't need this crap right now. I'm going to sleep. I had too much to drink.
Whatever, you were sleeping on the couch.
This is our apartment, Sophia.
Surprised you remembered. You aren't behaving like we are together anymore. Present. I didn't want to spend time with him at home. Not when I know he is being an ass because I earn more money than him and he thinks he is a failure. I never told him to drop out of college. He wanted to study in New York. He said he didn't have the money to attend a good college. I persuaded him to loan some money from the bank or his family. He did and just studied 2 semesters and dropped out. He didn't like this system. What a jerk. And he blames me that he dropped out. Can you believe that? I then heard a ping on my phone. I received a message. I take my phone out and I had a message from the bitch Chris went out with. Laura. She sent me a photo on WhatsApp. How did she get my number? I tap on the notification and once I see the photo, I go blind. This cannot be. He cheated on me with Laura. Chris is licking and sucking on Laura on her fucking pussy and she took a photo of him eating her. I am too angry and, to be honest, relieved. No idea where that comes from, but I really am. I forward the photo to Chris and type, "Having a good time?" God, this man really thinks that he's going to put me down. He doesn't know me well then. I can make that motherfucker beg to come back, but I won't bother with him. I have a despicable plan and I really want to get through with it. I took a cab home and it didn't take long. I paid the taxi driver and went upstairs. When I tried opening the door, I heard Laura moaning. They are fucking? Even better. I opened the door quietly and shut it quietly. I head to the room and I open the door. There are the lovebirds.
Sophia!
Chris squeaks and pulls out of Laura. She is smirking, but she has no idea what I have in mind. Hello, Chris. I see you are enjoying the sex with Laura. Don't let me ruin it. I take out my phone and take a picture of them. What the fuck? Laura says to me and covers herself with the sheets. You stole this piece of garbage. Well, actually, he gave in to you so quickly. You are such a good guy, Chris. I say to him and fake a smile.
Sophia, I'm sorry. This was a mistake. You know I love you.
Aw, really? Thank you. I grin and then I send the photo to Gary, Laura's ex. I hope you have fun. I know I will. I wink at them and head out. I have no idea why I didn't feel anything at the moment I saw them fucking. No hatred, no pain, no anger, nothing. I am a mistake now, Chris? I hear Laura yelling at Chris.
Shut the fuck up, you whore. It is your fault. You opened your legs first. That's why your boyfriend left you.
Gary is calling me. I was listening to everything. God, this was fun. Gary? What? Why do you care who I fuck with? You made your choice and you left me for that whore. Gary? Stop, no!
What happened?
Chris asked her. He is going to post it all over the Sex with Whores website. Your girlfriend sent him that picture. She was now crying. Ah, now we're talking. I take my things and head out. I call Mrs. Hanwith, the owner of the apartment, and tell her I'm moving out. She agrees and gives me 1 month before I find someone else for the apartment. I have just the idea. Jill, I have found you an apartment. I'm moving from the one I am now. I caught Chris with Laura having sex, and I don't want to live there anymore. What? Are you serious? The man whore. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. What do you say? Yes. I mean, what about Chris? Where will he be staying? I don't fucking care. I was paying the rent, and his ass is about to land on the street, or he will live with that bitch. Which I don't believe will happen after the way he talked to her. Girl, you are a savage. Want to meet up? I miss you, girl. I miss you too. I was thinking about going to a bar tonight. I have all my clothes back at the apartment, and I don't want to go back there alone. You can come to me. Do you still have the car? No, I sold it 2 weeks ago. Well, you can take the bus 209. From there to here, it's only 20 minutes. I'll be there. I hung up and texted her to send me the details, and I go to the bus station. It is only 3 minutes away from here. She sends me the details not long after, and I put the address on Google Maps. I receive a call from Chris again and 2 other messages. He has called me like 20 times until now and sent more than 30 messages. Asshole. Here I am at Jill's. She lives in a shared apartment with 2 other women. They are good friends of Jill, and they are really sweet. The apartment I lived, well, still live, has enough space for 2 people, but for one, it is amazing. She has a boyfriend too, who also lives in the shared apartment. Maybe they will move in together. Sophia! I hear Jill shouting from the front door. Jill! I rush to her and we hug the hell out of each other. I haven't seen her in so long. You have gone MIA, girl. Where have you been all these weeks? I'm sorry. Work has been crazy. But now I will have plenty of time, I promise. Girl, I missed you. She is about to burst into tears. Oh no, not tears. I hate it when she cries, or when anyone cries. I don't cry. Not since I was 8 years old. Never cried ever since. The idea of crying again makes me sick to my stomach. Hey, no tears. You gotta be strong, girl. I tell her and she smiles immediately. Yes, sorry. She wipes the almost shed tears off her eyes and takes my hand and we go back into her apartment. She wanted to move in the city for so long because it is better for her since she works in the city. She works at a publishing house, but she doesn't earn that much money, so she can't cover an expensive apartment in the city. She is also paying the loan back to the bank, and her life isn't quite the luxurious life now. The apartment I lived at had a considerable rent, $450 a month. That is a really good price. Well, if you think that is impossible, yeah, you are right. My father is an associate with Mrs. Hamwit, and she offered to help me. Hopefully she will help Jill too. Now, what would you like to wear? I know what I would like to wear. Anything sexy would be perfect. Oh my God. Jill was left speechless. I'm wearing a short, black and white dress. It hugs my beautiful curves and my boobs. Damn, they look like love bombs. You look so hot. I mean, look at your boobs, your ass. Girl, you look savage. Give me 5. I laugh at her and give her 5. Now, high heels. I have these ones, black. What do you think? Gimme. I take those and wear them. I look really hot. Thank God, Jill and I have the same size on clothes and shoes. I'm wearing a backless dress, short, shows my boobs, which by the way are big and round and look way bigger in this dress, and I am all feet. Sexy. Yes, that's the word I like to use right now. I deserve to look sexy. Jill does my makeup, my hair, and after she gets ready, in a jean skirt, not that mini by the way, white shirt with straps and heels. She looks extremely beautiful. She is the girl all the guys want. Her boobs are not as big as mine, but they are in great shape. Her ass looks amazing and her hair, black, long, and she has brown, cute, big eyes. She looks like Megan Fox, but the blue eyes are brown instead. Ready? She asks and I nod. She asks the other 2 girls, Bridget and Sarah, if they are ready as well, and they both say yes. Let's go. The Uber must be here any minute. We took 2 jackets and left outside. It was 10 p.m. and the club was open. We went inside, but first showed our IDs to the security guys, who were actually flirting with all 4 of us.
Have fun tonight, ladies.
One guy said and winked at me. He also bit his lip. Damn, I would love to bite that lip. Thank you guys, Jill said, and we all rushed inside and burst into laughter. Now that's what I call flirting, Sophia. I fucked you. I sure felt that one, I told Sarah, and we laughed even harder. As soon as we were inside, the floor was full with college boys and girls and really handsome men, who were clearly here only to hit on girls.